Hey everybody, so in this video I just want to talk about a technical setup that I generally like to use. So, I like to use the 200-day moving average right here. I like to use the 50-day moving average right there. I like to use the MACD indicator. I also like to use the RSI indicator. And most recently, I learned about the on-balance volume indicator. So let me just walk you through how all of these work, giving you the scenario with the triple Qs, which is following the NASDAQ. All right, so here's what I'm doing. I am first looking at a day time frame. So I'm looking at a 10-year, one-day time frame. So now from here, I basically got this little zone right here. I marked this little zone. And I'm going to show you what exactly happened. So if you look at what happened when we made this higher high right there, I'm going to show you. So right here on MACD, we're going to see something very interesting. So let me see if I can make this a little bigger here. All right, so if we're looking at MACD, when this blue line crosses underneath that yellow line, that is giving you a bearish signal. So look right here. When we had this price action basically just rally up right there, we started seeing this blue line curl down. Now, price action just chopped a little right here. But right here, as you guys can see, we had that bearish crossover on the MACD. Now, at the same time, if we're looking at RSI, and let me just see if I can make this bigger. All right, so now we're looking at RSI. So RSI right here, basically over 70, a reading over 70 is very overbought. A reading under 30 is very oversold. So right here we had a reading over 70, which definitely showed that it was overbought. And then you can see that this RSI was cooling down when we were seeing this sideways consolidation. So now you see overbought RSI on top of a bearish MACD crossover. But then if you're looking at the 50 and the 200 day, you see something else. You see a possible golden cross occurring. And a golden cross is essentially when the 50-day crosses over the 200-day. Now, here is the interesting thing about the on-balance volume. So this is the indicator that I recently learned about. Now, if you look right here, essentially, we can draw this little line right there. And this is basically giving you an idea of the volume profile. So what we're looking for on balance volume, or OBV, is we're essentially looking for divergences. So as you guys can see, price action right here, if we're looking from right here, price action basically made a higher high right there. But if you're looking at OBV, which is the volume profile, we're not necessarily seeing a larger spike in volume. So this is basically saying, hey, you know what? This move right here is happening on lower volume. So be careful, because we didn't make this higher high on the volume chart. So this right here is a divergence. So what we got right here is, let me just recap everything. So first things first, we see this bearish crossover right there. So that occurred right here. And it was kind of imminent. You could kind of see that it was occurring because we had that curl over right there. So we had that curl over right there on MACD. Now, if I get rid of that, we see RSI was over 70, so this was very overbought. And then if we get rid of that and we look at the OBV, you can see that OBV basically said, hey, you know what? We're not really getting much higher volume. And we're basically at the same volume profile as back here. So we didn't make a higher high in the volume profile. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have a good one.